Welcome back. Season of Discovery was released last night, at least for EU. I tried to play, it was a bit messy. They weren't able to add extra layers. And I managed to eventually enter the game, get to level 6, and I decided to go to bed to come this morning and play again with fresh forces. Before we go there, we want to talk about some of the new data mining that went into the game, and we're going to start with some of the loot from BFD. Keep in mind that this loot might not be 100% available on the loot chart, so let's go. The first thing that we get here, a neck with shadow resistance and shadow spell power 7. Spirit stamina neck, we had it before, but we have a 6 strength, 6 stamina neck, which is going to be pretty good for level 25. Also the high tide choker with 7 strength, 4 agility. And here we see another necklace with 6 spell power, 2 intellect, 7 spirit. And last but not least, a neck with 6 stamina and 4 defense. Moving on to the cape location, we have, for some reason, we have intellect and spirit, strength and spirit, agility and spirit. 3 cloaks. New rings, ring with 6 strength and 6 stamina. This changes everything. And we have a finger which increases your swim speed by 10%. Loop of swift current. I think you can use this one when you have ever doing Sundays the Booty Bay fishing tournament. You have another ring which increases your stealth detection. But this one is curious, Signet of the Beast. A ring that increases the damage done by your pets by 1%. I think I'll want this because I play a hunter currently, my first character. Then we have the Signet of the Twilight Lord, which has 7 spell power at level 25. And some of the items we saw before are slightly modified. Like some of the trinkets, like the Void Pearls, have, for example, the healing one, 20 healing power, into 18 attack power, into 11 spell power. And then we have the Black Murloc egg. Use. Murgle will accompany you for 30 minutes, providing minor protection against shadow. Interesting for a trinket. That's quite useful, but I guess I don't know what to say. Then we have a Warlock trinket, which gives you 2% damage to Imp Firebolt. I think damage is not the problem to Imp's Firebolt. I think what the problem is there is that he runs out of mana quite fast. Clam with Tunic we know. Skinwalkers, not that great. But then we have here the hands with 6 stamina, 9 intellect, and 6 spell power. Black fingerless gloves. We have hand wraps of the Befooled Water with more armor, stamina, intellect, and shadow spell power. I think those are supposed to be for tanking Warlock potentially. Then we have one of the best helmets we can have here. 8 intellect, 6 spirit, and 14 spell power. The Tattered Thinking cap. Another pair of pants with 6 stamina, 9 intellect, 9 spirit. Increases damage and healing done by 7. Oh wow, the helmet and the pants are really, really great. And then we have other pants. I think we gotta have a full set with spell power at this. But don't worry, because we have way more there. Way more where this came from. These ones we know. We have a set for almost every class. Twilight Invoker robes, shawl, and shoes. They give a lot of stamina, seems like. Intellect, and I'm not sure if we have a set bonus yet. We're not even sure if they're in games. This is just what we data mined. Lots more items for rogues, strength, agility. Well, this is for druids mostly. But there's things for rogues as well, like the head. 7 agility, 6 stamina, 24 attack power. Oh my god, this is broken right here. Oh ho ho. Healing. New shoulders with 8 agility, 10 stamina for this level. New belt with 7 agility, 4 stamina, 7 spirit. There's so many items. There's a new head with 10 agility, 9 stamina, 14 attack power from the set, from the Twilight. Plus a chest with 13 agility. The amount of items here, I'm not even sure where they would drop from. Maybe some of them would be craftable? It's really hard to understand. Algae gauntlets have now 10 strength, 3 agility, 4 stamina, so they added 3 agility to them. There's another pair of male helmet. Male pants, 10 strength, 7 agility, 9 stamina. A lot of items with defense, so tanking will be taken seriously. There's so many items. Look at this. A chest with 9 strength, 6 agility, 8 stamina, and defense rating. This looks like a AQ40 itemization. Head with 9 strength, 11 agility, 3 stamina, defense. Ha ha ha. Then we have like weapons with spell power. There's a dagger here with 4 spell power, 1.2 speed. This is what worries me, 1.2 speed. We have another one-hand dagger with 1.2 speed as well. And then we have one with 12 spell power and 60 armor. This one would be pretty awesome. And here we have the very first epic. Now, if a level 25 ranged weapon, which is the bow, gives 15 damage per second, the epic one will give a total of almost 19 and 17 ranged attack power. There are like 3 possible weapons to choose, ranged weapons, and one of it's epic. Wow. We have a gun with 6 agility. A lot of people will want this for an offhand, right? As a warrior. 6 agility at this level at 25 or a rogue. Whoa. And I think that's one of the reasons why they have so many options as a hunters to equip more items. So this can be going to tanks. This is so exciting. I can't wait to go back in. I have level 6 because I haven't leveled. But here we go. A fist weapon. 15 nature damage. A mace with 1.3 speed. A mace with 2 speed. Strength of purpose. And then we have a sword with 2.7 speed, which sends a shadow bolt. This is going to be pretty good if it's in the game. We have an epic that it's like a staff of Jordan, almost. A rod of the ancient sleepwalker. But there's also a wrathful spire, a twilight sage walking stick. There's a mace with attack power in cat, bear, and dire bear form. Oh ho ho, everything changes. And then there's the deadly strike of the Hydra, a weapon for level 25 that deals 31 damage per second. Ho ho ho. This on top of the Fathom Blade. But look at the difference of the top end damage. Is almost 25 more. And 17 low end damage. We have some relics, which gives 5 spirit. Libram that gives you 15 attack power when fighting undead. And one that gives 2 mana per 5 seconds at totem for paladins, which is good. Which is good. A couple of other items. Tome, this is the 7 spell power offhand and 6 stamina at this level. It's pretty good. And inscribed gravestone scepter. That has 2% more, 2 damage more per second. Oh, there's so many items that we've been watching for 8 minutes, those items. And, oh, look at those shoulders. 2 stamina, 6 intellect. My god. I think this is it. And I think there's another epic that it's not shown here. We have the staff, we have the crossbow, and we have the... Yeah, 3 epics in total. And look at this ring. 4 strength, 7 agility. If this is in game as well, it's gonna be OP. One more thing I want to talk about is the runes, the class runes. I'm gonna put those links in the description. So for each class, you can see how many have been found so far. 7 for the hunter, or was this for the druid? For the druid. And if you wanna check them, you just go to this link, you click, and then you go scroll down here, and you type on the living seed, and you click here, and it says for Tauren, you need to loot the prairie followers. For Night Elf, Glade Flower. And if the rune is not available, you will see this rune has not discovered yet in Season of Discovery. You understand? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know on which server you play. I'm playing currently on Crusader Strike EU and NA on both of them, but currently on EU. There's going to be a link in the description for those. Find me live at twitch.tv/Frostadamus. If you need a guide, there's a link, the first link in the description. There's a free guide 1 to 20. You can level fast. And if you ever decide to upgrade in the future, use code Frostadamus for 5% off. Until next time, stay frosty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.